Brittany, what's your story?
Well, when I was 16 years old, I had the opportunity to spend 4 months on horseback with an old Indian looking for Bigfoot.
What?
Now, how do you
get on that trip?
Well, God sometimes has a hand in things.
Yes.
But I never, my horse was spooked, and I was nearly killed because the horse sensed Bigfoot there. So after all these years, I let it go. So I moved to the mountains of northeast Alabama, not thinking anything about it, but I've had the pleasure of communicating with him.
Bubba.
Feeding him and...
Bubba.
Not Bubba.
No, I'm just making sure Bubba's hearing this. Okay?
But he is not what people make him out to be. He is a spirit being. And he is not going to, attack you or anything. He's beautiful to me. He stinks, but he's beautiful.
Brittany,
yes.
If you talk to him?
Brittany, the old Indian didn't crunch up some things, kind of run in there, mix it up, and fire some up, and y'all have a little smoke, did
No.
Brittany, did you partake of the peace pipe?
Yeah, because he tried to teach me, but I was so young that I was just on an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
But a friend was with me the first time that we got to see Bigfoot, and it was, your mind says no way, but over the months that he kept surfacing, I learned to communicate with him. I learned what he liked to eat. He hates lemons. Don't ever try that. That kind of ticks him off just a little bit. But, I'm thrilled that I had that opportunity. He's real. Please don't try to shoot him or kill him.
Let me ask
for God's sake.
Well, if he's a spirit, it's not going to matter.
You're not going to be able to get close enough to shoot him anyway.
Let me ask you this.
He is intelligent.
Brittany.
Very yes.
If you communicated with him, what is he all about? What's his deal?
He is a guardian of certain areas of the United States. He is just a guardian to protect certain people and to protect an area for a reason I'm not sure of. But he's very real. Very real.
Is he physical, or you said spiritual?
He's physical, but he walks into realities. He can go anywhere he wants to go as quickly as to go. He's very, very
Are you talking about like
out of this world.
Time travel type stuff?
What did he say?
Like time travel?
Yeah, does he?
Something like that. But you would have to really be deep in the spirit world to understand what I'm saying, but I'm just giving you a viewpoint that you're not going to go out and kill him. He's not going to allow that. Why do you think there's never been a body found?
Well, that's a good point. Proof is on your side there. Let me ask you this.
I spent the last 20 years of my life looking into the spirit world, and I thank God every day that I got to see him and get to know him and understand that he's just like the rest of us. There are certain areas of this country that are being mowed down. The trees are all gone. They have nowhere to go. So there's just certain areas of this country that he protects and guards over. It's that simple.
Are you saying he can literally walk through dimensions, so space and time
absolutely.
does not apply to him?
I have seen him go behind a tree that was not big enough to go behind and then disappear. Or appear at the bottom of the mountain. As I'm heading down the mountain, he got there before I did.
Anything else
what's his hang up with lemons?
He hates them.
Okay.
But he'll
eat anything, any kind of fruit or anything. He loves oranges.
Now, Brittany, let me be sure I understand. An interdimensional time traveler that does not answer to the space-time continuum has to eat?
Yes, he does.
But he doesn't like lemons.
Realm, he does, because, like I said, it goes back into how far into the spirit world you get. You're always feeding the spirits to get communication.
Right. If you're just out there on the county line, it ain't as big.
You need to be downtown.
If you go out there and throw something out there and go, okay, get it, it's not going to happen.
Right.
Has he revealed anything else to you?
I know y'all are having fun with this, but I'm just happy to be able to help somebody.
It's a little strange here on Friday morning.
Yes.
You got to be in our, maybe I'm got some Indian in my blood too. Maybe I'm just not as. Maybe I
keen to the
reception.
You
need to check into it.
Yeah, I know how my people used to get in touch with the spirit world. That's why I asked you if you smoked anything.
Brittany, let me ask you this. Is he alone?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. When an Indian smoked a pipe, it was not marijuana in there, okay?
No, it was much stronger. You're right.
No, it depends on what tribe you were from, okay?
Brittany, let me ask you this.
I was stone cold sober when I saw it.
Okay.
And other people have seen it.
Is he alone?
No, there's actually a smaller one with him. Now, the big one is male, okay?
So there is a male-female?
I'm suspecting that the smaller one is female. I don't know for a fact. I've never seen her, but I've seen her tracks and messages that she would leave me.
How did you communicate with her, with them?
Well, I'll put it to you, it's vocal, but I'm not going to tell you how I did it because it's...
Can you do the...
Don't give away any secrets.
Okay. I really can't because there'd be a lot of people tromping through the woods trying to do it, and it would really tick him off.
Is he of this planet?
When he's in this reality, yes, but he didn't originate here. He is not an original...
Look, I'm going to ask the big question here, and then we'll move on because I know we could spend a lot of time with this. Brittany, how does he play into the God, us? Where's he at on the chain?
Are you calling Harry Angel? That's what we need to know.
No, he's not an angel. What people have to understand is that the God that created us created everything. And you can't go around just saying everything's crazy or stupid because you haven't seen it or been around it. It's just be a little open-minded when people tell stuff like this because it's hard to come out and say something like this because like, oh, my God, you were on drugs or you're crazy.
Well,
we understand.
Tommy's got a footprint here and said it was hanging out in the woods. You're coming, now yours is a little, I mean, you know, you got to admit you're coming from a different angle here.
Yeah.
He didn't say he sits around and talks with them and tries to feed them lemon.
Right. And so what I'm saying is if you do run up on this creature in the woods, don't be trying to shoot it or something because it would be like killing a human. He doesn't look like a monkey. I'm sorry. I will argue with anybody. He is a beautiful creature. He stinks. Yes, I'll agree with that, but he's beautiful. And his eyes, when you look into his eyes, it's almost like looking into a human's eyes.